And it looks like version 1 will have this effectively given to them, and we'll have OpTic playing for that retake instead. So they're going to get a bit of damage in there before they move in together. And the shock darts certainly doing a little bit of chip damage.
Yeah, you can see OpTic now setting up for this retake. This is going to be a very difficult retake, but the 0 point comes in. That gets maybe 3 of these V1 players who all push the door, Dan.
Yeah, they're taking the fight straight to OpTic here. They don't allow them to come in together, and it's kind of working out. They've got some frags, but down to Xander at the back in hell. Will go down up to Whippy now, playing by Wine, and I believe they have a sense as to where Whippy is. There's the tap, trying to force Whippy out into the open, and there goes the dash. Not sure which side Whippy was going to be on, but doesn't matter. Yay, he's going to secure it anyway, and OpTic will get the defuse after all. But good damage and a plonk out for OpTic, and version 1 resetting off of that back into mid. Yay gets that information with that Marshall, and again, remember, OpTic on the bonus here. They don't have the rifles to play with. And in comes version 1 now, running it down through market, looking to split on that B site. OpTic's able to get attacked, but they're closing the distance. The grab ball comes in, and Victor right through spawn there to keep the damage on. OpTic looking fantastic the whole with their backs against the wall. So far, so good. Just Whippy left, and not for too much longer. There's the cleanup. OpTic handled that so well.
Both initiators kind of floating in no man's land.
Yeah, Ye's been in A main, so he's not going to be able to help this push. He's very far away, but crashies is just clotheslining the push, and there's nothing left once again. OpTic looking fantastic. Xander has to perform absolute heroics. A 1 versus 3 situation. I don't think... Yeah, Zelsis is gone. Very, very gone. Unfortunate for Zelsis, but Xander, backside, 1 star to go. Opt to go for the Nebula. Pressure's coming in. You'd ideally want to push and find an early kill, but Xander doesn't have that opportunity. He's going to have to do this the hard way. Going to find the first one. Huge frag to find my God! Xander, he's found the 2 kills to make it a 1 versus 1. Where is the last player? Xander holding his nerve, looking to see where the next peak's going to come from. And there's... Oh, he actually gets the flick, but Marved is going to find him first. What an effort, though, from Xander. That initial suppress. And they're going to go for it now. Here's Finesse to try to defend this. Oh, the transfer is just insane. And that's going to leave very little here for version 1. It's up to Zelsis now. And there's a lot of players left. There's not much time either. They're able to take down 1, but OpTic, they know that they can just play the clock here against Zelsis to make this truly impossible. Zelsis has to force the fight. Takes down 1. He's got a clear spike plant. 6 points of health. In comes the shock darts. Actually going to miss. There's a small chance for Zelsis, but the peek into Ye is going to be the end of him in the round for OpTic yet again. 7-0.
Wow, Victor uses the null command.
It's a good guess here. They have to just cancel this, and they're going to go straight into the frag grenade, and there's the spike down on the ground. They got Spectres here. They're looking to run it down, but they've been absolutely annihilated in this position. There's very little left. Great shot from Xander, though. It's a 2v2 after that, and they're just going to keep that pace going. It looks like straight into the B site, and it's clear, but Marved and Crashies are right there.
Marved has such good timing, too.
Perfect shock. Softening him right up, and Penny, great stats. We've got to see some of that now, and unfortunately for him, misses that first bullet. Being burned on the clock. They need to give themselves time to... there's the push, though.
Marv got one!
They heard they're running away around 3 as well, and out goes Penny towards the spawn position. Oh, it's very scary. Trying to fall back.
No way!
Ye takes down Celsius instead.
With the smoke!
Oh, he's going to go down. Ye's in position to maybe punish this as they try to fall back. The turret's there. The Nano Swarm as well. Has to shoot the turret. Cloudburst is there, but there's no dash. He burnt it earlier in the round, and that's going to allow Whippy to take him out.
Now FNS left in this 1-on-3. A lot to do here to win this round. 2 people hell, 1 A man. V1 want this first round real bad. No one's peeking.
Oh, it's perfect. Version 1 doing a great job here, giving nothing to FNS. And that's the first round on the board for version 1.
Still 2 players on this B site, though, Dan. OpTic is kind of going into the wrong spot. 3rd player coming over to B. This is doable for V1.
Oh, looks like I was muted, Sean, but that's okay. It's looking very tough here for version 1. I mean, we really wanted to see them nail this pistol, but looking like they're up against it right now. The Flash is being set up for Victor. Really guarantee this. And there's just not a lot to be done here for the remainder. If he's going to get run down completely.
Oh, is Andrew going to turn the corner?
Oh, that's so unfortunate.
Wow.
That's such a bait. And that means the grab well can't be used. And now OpTic get into the side. Celsius diving through the door position, but only for one player. And this is really tough now for version 1. They need to find a kill somewhere. But yeah, he takes down Penny, and that reduces the chances enormously now for version 1.
Cosmic Divide comes in to block off the door. And Heaven as well. Oh my goodness. There is nothing for V1 on this retake. The drone's coming through Heaven from Effie's. Whippy's on Cat. He's going back to Heaven now. They're running out of time, Dan.
Yeah, Effie's takes down one, but... And yeah, he's quite weak in Hell, so... Effie's and Whippy, they need some miraculous kills to come through very quickly, as you say. And the jumping classic, it looks good, but sadly not much left behind it as crashies takes Effie's head off and OpTic.
Directly into Garage. He's got the relay bolts too. Oh my god, it's going...
Just straight in there. Oh, the Frenzy, I mean, doesn't get the job done by itself, but has the help, so it doesn't matter. Fault line sending it through, and holy speed, Batman.
But they're still in a 4-on-4. They're taking the fight aggro.
They're just plus forward, man. That W key is just being melted in the keyboard. It's the Crashies against Xander now to defend the spike. Crashies is going to hear the running. Gets out of edge against Xander. And it's going to be really cautious here. But, oh, has he been... Yes, he's been worked around the Radionite box. Crashies is going to lock it in for OpTic. Just an inkling. Just had to check it. Due diligence, but they have no idea about his position, and that is very alarming. Whippy's going to find an opportunity there in Garage. Version 1 picking up every kill, hitting OpTic right before they're ready, and that's going to be the difference. And Victor just doing sprints in their spawn.
I mean, he has pretty good timing. Let's be honest. He just ran super fast through spawn, but I'm gonna say zombs. Effie's is super aware. Effie's takes him out and
so different. And they're gonna walk straight up C long here and just contacting it straight in, and there is nobody home really.
Crashies is gonna get one in the meantime. Oh, Whippy! Whippy found two.
Will be traded out.
Traded out. Yeah, immediately traded out.
Oh, well. Penny looks pretty good again in that fight. That was a must, like NFL drills, trying to dodge all of the players there, but finally gets caught by the grab well. Celsius, oh my goodness, the trade is the plan, and he's gonna go for it. Takes down two players. What can they do here? Doesn't have any flashes left, but we'll have some support coming through. The Seekers come out there to buy some extra space. Nebula comes in. It's not a take back there, but you got to respect that. That could be the case. Victor, I don't know where Victor came from, running around from the short position, and version 1 defending valiantly in this A-long position here on Haven. And OpTic, they can't respond. There is no response. They have flatlined. It's just marved. And, well, here it is. Here's the defense, and it's not going to work out. Version 1, they take the fight to them, Sean. They've got some answers with that one. 5 versus 4 early for the defense.
And Marv is just looking to trade this kill. But Whippy is going to get him. Yeah. We're quickly in a 3-on-5. OpTic is out of this round again.
Yeah, they don't have too much to work with these Spectres. They have got that position on the A site, but I think it's going to be a confident retake for version 1. They have a Cosmic Divide to retake this, and it might be sensible to try to use it here to cut off short and also the A-long position. See if they decide to go for it. They also have the fault line that could come through as well that can be used on Hell. There's lots of options here. There's that quick flash. This should be impossible to hold here for OpTic. And here comes version 1 swinging through all the utility that you could ask for. And Asuna straight back into the action here again. And, well, we hear the running in mid, and Xander's actually playing inside the Nebula. Spots the timing. Here's the action in mid, and will take full advantage, annihilating them. What a setup coming straight from version 1. The Prime Gaming floor. Celsius, such an important spot there. There's the first frag. He's going to get the timing. The grab well comes in, able to take down one. 4 versus 3 advantage here for version 1, and there's no way into the A site for OpTic. Do they reset now? Do they pull off, or do they just pause and go back into the A site? Rotation for the defenders is coming through as well. In spawn, Xander makes his way to A.
There's this neon entry. Nova Pulse back sight. The recon actually gets Penny, but he still gets the frag! And another!
What a performance from Penny. And crashies, oh dear. Nothing you can do about that one. Version1 with a fantastic kind of juked OpTic out of the sight and into a C retake setup. And it's B, and now that they realize what's happened, so they're going to A instead, which is way better, but they have to deal with crashies. Crashies, if he gets value. Oh, yay, though, catches two from spawn. That wasn't supposed to happen. And now Version1, they have to react. They've got to somehow find a way back into this. They'll get the spike planted, but with a man disadvantage, it's going to be quite rough. And we have a relay bolt that can get sent pretty much anywhere on the site. You can bounce it off the walls. And the fault line comes in as well. Oh, Sander with the right click, though. And it's looking great. Oh, Effie's holding it down as well. Using that breach utility to full effect. And now Finesse for so much to handle. It's way too much. And Version1 somehow recover after those nasty shots from Ye.
He's looking to reaggress short, though.
Shooting off the tour de force there. Might just send the warning signs, but they're going to wrap straight around. They might just catch the timing. Yes, they do. And that's very problematic. Penny's just destroying the defense here. There is one player in short. They might not know about this. Crashies could play spoiler to this. Finds two on the flank from short. They didn't know about the short player, but Penny in for the triple is going to now make it a 3 versus 2. Still favored here, Version1. But with two players knocking at the door, there could still be problems. Again, let's not forget about Finesse and Marv. They've got so much utility. The Astrostars, we've got the
Whippy's on the flank, though, Dan. Whippy's on the flank. See, he's coming up A-Link. He's right behind Marv right now, and Effie's finds Marv. That should seal the deal. Penny gets the 4K on the round to close things out.
Just going into a really deep spot there. Setting out the relay ball to get close, but Penny's quicker.
This guy has all the answers now. He's absolutely taken over the game. And meanwhile, Whippy, taking garage control, has the Nebula in window. He's going to get the fight with Ye, and he's going to win it. They're in a 3-on-5 already.
Yeah, that's a much better angle. And Whippy taking full advantage. It just causes so many issues here for OpTic. They're going to have to play a retake now. That's really the only option. And what do they have to work with? Crashies has a Hunter's Fury, but that's basically it. And Effie's has the Rolling Thunder. I would definitely expect Effie's to really want to save that.
Yeah. Wow. I mean, now we're now in a 2-on-5, and they have a Rolling Thunder, and they'll probably end up getting Seekers for the next round. Rolling Thunder too, Dan.
Yeah, just like you say, they use all that util to force out the site, and oh man, the overdrive came in for Victor, but it's out of the round immediately. And with that said, that felt like one of the best chances. You've got to get the damage in early, but there's no damage. They've got to play a retake, and they only have a Hunter's Fury now. Pick up one. So they've made a 4 versus 4 at least.
We do have quite a bit of util for this retake. Marv dropping in 2 Nebulas. He has 2 more stars to work with as well. Aftershock into Hell will force Effie's out.
Initial util's kind of working out. The spray behind the smoke is causing problems. 2 versus 2. It's a good effort so far from OpTic. Shock dust coming through to get the pressure on. Dallas with the dodge. It's looking good. The spray transfer is going to secure it. 13 to... So he has to pull the TP, the rendezvous. Otherwise he'll get stuck out there and frag. And they take mid control. Try to at the same time. So OpTic, they're putting a lot of pressure on B and mid. And look at the push out of A main as well, coming through from Version1. They're not messing around. They're right on the back of this push into B from OpTic. And they've effectively got them contained on that. And they're not even planted yet.
They've took out the lurker, Dan, but more importantly, they took out the controller. There's no wall. But they have FNS's wall. But the shock darts!
Oh no, that is a problem. That's a big problem for OpTic. The spike is down, and they're going to have to find a way to get the plant. The wall is still up for the time being, but it is going away quite quickly now as Crash is trying to defend it. He has to go closer. He had to try to defend it. Eventually, they'll get it down, but look at the losses. 4 players had to die to get the spike planted, and that was never going to work out for OpTic, unfortunately. Great response from Version1 early here on Icebox. Needs to get an entry here, but Version1,
wow,
pick him off. So that's a huge win early.
Yeah, Xander getting that frag is massive. Zal's playing behind his mid wall, using this drone. And there you go. What?
That was not supposed to happen. Effie's is there to support, so it's okay. But look at Whippy goes, dropping straight into the acid, into the smoke to take down the spike. Marved coming in with a really good timing there with the ghost. Takes down 2 players. Looking very dangerous now. Crashies. He's picked up the spike. And he's made his way back out. Do they realize where Crashies is, though? Because as far as they're concerned, if he waits long enough, maybe he's gone back through B long to A. So he just wants to wait to force a rotation and maybe get a 1v1.
Yeah, and if he waits at this site, there's weapons. And that's what he's seeing. He's seeing a frenzy on the ground. Anything other than this classic would be great for Crashies. But he's not going to get that opportunity. Xander's going to swing. Huge bonus right there.
The control of rafters if they want it. And that utility on default not going to land. You see Marved. He's too smart for that. He's planted it safely. But they have to play forward, though, because of it.
Yeah, that's a terrible post plan, especially with this Viper wall, Dan. They're going to have to play very forward.
Yeah, he's got that tour de force, and he is good to go. Takes down Xander by screens, and Marv pushes out, and they have to, just like you said, they've got to play this position. They've got to fight for it, and so far, it's very back and forth. It's just Effie's now against Crashies. I think he's got a good sense as to where Crashies is. He's going to take the high route. He's going to walk. Okay, he doesn't know he's on the high ground. He's on across the rope, but Crashies will be able to find him. Good response. Oh, so V1 are actually playing retake on A as well. They're ready for anything toward B.
So there's Marv breaks the drone right there for Ye. So this whole round is based on Ye. And can he find something? Can he draw the rotate?
Oh, that might be a problem. Zelsis is there to try to support Xander, keep him alive. Hunter's Fury comes through just to make sure that nothing bad happens. He's able to barely defend. Marv pulling out the knife. Oh, that was...
Wow.
That was brutal. That is R-rated from Ye. And...
Ooh. Wow. He made FNS really think about that play. He broke the wall, broke both portions of the wall.
Yeah.
And Celsius still has his for the retake, Dan. I think that's what we need to keep our eyes on this Sage wall. Yeah,
and Penny's going deep with the operator. He has the knives if he wants to go to it, but he's just going so confident. He's got the dash as well. Out come the knives. Oh, Ye has taken him out, though. And that is unfortunate for him, but OpTic are crushing it right now. Whippy is the last player standing against 4 players. Has to get the ace clutch to save this one now against the clock. And they're going to take the fight straight to him. And OpTic are going to pick it up. Great.
Players defending B.
Oh, great opening there from Xander, but going down as the controller. And doesn't seem to matter too much. Version1 taking the fight to their opponents here. Oh, whoa! My goodness! Celsius with the wall. That's fantastic. Version1 just making it hurt. Every inch gained is so costly for OpTic. And he's got...
Celsius just dunked on him.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
That was awesome. That was really awesome. Version1 looking like they are a player that could possibly stop the plant. They're going to plant it in the safest of spots, but playing post-plant around it is going to be very difficult because they're all spread out.
I believe Victor has eyes on the spike from mid. But with a Spectre, that's... I mean, his eyes are no good.
Oh, Xander.
Wow.
Just knows. He knows. Omniscient Xander. FNS around the corner, needs to win that battle, but Xander, yet again, it's going to be up to El Diablo. Marved also is going to be chiming in, takes down the juggernaut that is Penny. And there goes Whippy, though. And yeah, he needs to respond. That's a great response so far. 2 more players to go. He's got 1 bullet left in the tour de force, and there's 2 players. Oh, he's found it. Oh, he gets the double as well for the round. The Red Bull clutch out of El Diablo. Together from the spawn side. And Whippy's got a pretty... deep position. It's got a classic too. He has to hit some good shots here. Very difficult. He uses the rendezvous to get out though.
See Ye coming in here with this headhunter. He's already found 2. 2 more remaining. We have no eyes on this.
They don't, but they're able to isolate FNS. However, Ye's there to respond. He's come off of the spike. He's come off the spike. And it's reset. They didn't get it half. Effie's always playing the mind games, and Ye, he is not faking this one. A full defuse from Ye. This guy delivers every time.
V1 is just kind of chilling around this B side, waiting for the time to strike, and Penny has found it with 2!
Oh my goodness, Penny. Oh, he's answered back to some of Ye's insanity with that Marshall. And now it's going to be very difficult because look how Xander's going to get activated. There's too much for FNS to worry about.
No way, Dan.
Oh, and Penny's back at it again. here right at the back of yellow, doing more damage. But Ye coming in. He is not done just yet. It doesn't matter how much health he has. If he has bullets in the gun, and you can see he's dangerous, but Penny's going to take him down. And it's a steal. An absolute steal from right now. OpTic playing retake. They've got that toxic screen for the retake. They're going to be swinging in. It looks like they're going to try to... Oh, slightly denied by the cloudburst. Very tentative here from Version1. And Ye's going to go for the peek there. It's all about these timings. The wall goes in to protect the plant, and it will. And Version1 come out of that with a 4 versus 3 post plant.
Yeah, and in most scenarios, I wouldn't like this. But with this comp, it's quite nice. Unfortunately, no Viper mollies, and Zelsis falls.
Ooh, and Nalkamon comes through. So Victor's going to try to make this impossible for the retake, as we see that wall goes down to protect the spike defuse. And OpTic, they know they're going to force the hand for Version1, and they take full advantage. Effie's swinging around. Both players are quite weak. They've got to hold on to this one. This transfer from Effie's, and he's going to do it! Effie's comes in with a Red Bull clutch, the spray transfer. And
this is definitely coming at the A side.
Oh, whiffs the dash there. That's unfortunate, but it's not too eventful for Version1. They still get the trade. And they managed to get the spike plant off the back of that. Oh, big shock darts. Is they going to finish Zelsis off? He's going to be able to dodge that one. Might have the heal available still as well. 4 versus 3 for this hold for Version1 to win the game. OpTic coming through. Nice opening from Marv. Deals with the 4 position on Zelsis. Hunter's Fury getting sent to this post-plant position. But Xander on that impossible lurk.
Oh, man.
Marv with so much to do. Needs someone to make a mistake.
Xander's so smart. He uses the ult out of heaven, marved in a 1-on-3. Then he needs this, and he finds Whippy.
3 bullets. Forces out the next one. Has to switch to the classic, but that is that. 13-5, and Version1. I mean, they got blown up on Ascend, and we didn't expect it, but they answered back.